shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache, got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back, yeah, get fall back, yeah, get back. I know so long as she get really Listen, I don't mean to call you cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we like we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. B-Town's finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Under the stretcher, she be like, you a part-timer, I'm a all-time.
From the West Coast, we're coming to you live from the NFL's newest and the world's most expensive stadium. State-of-the-art SoFi here in Inglewood, California. Tonight, we'll see the majority of two rosters hit the field in a preseason matchup between the Atlanta Falcons and the Los Angeles Chargers. Katie York set to get this one started. And here we go from LA. Starting from the 5. Making some progress here. And what a great start for their series. He's all the way up close to the 45-yard line before stepping out. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And it's their fifth-year quarterback leading the charge.
Simply put, there's not a throw on the field he's not capable of making. His arm can reach every blade of grass, which as a defender is an absolute pain to have to worry about down in and down out. And as an offense, it energizes you for the possibility of a big play at any time.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Falcon first down.
Let's go.
They'll go play action. His first throw is an interception. So we get the return out across the 30 before he goes out. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. It's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
Catch is made down the right sideline. He's out of bounds as there's a flag down. This one should be on the defender who jumped early. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty.
That penalty is declined.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. They put a receiver in motion right.
Lion.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Catch made left side by McConkey. He gets it up a little shy of midfield. Sent to the ground by Kyler Gordon.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go.
Herbert now off the play fake. Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 4-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. Not a game left, partner, but it would be a shame not to punish your opponents for making a mistake so early.
Yep, they come through on 3rd down, and the chance of transforming that turnover into a touchdown still exists.
They'll run here with Amarion Hampton. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 39-yard line.
Throwing now, Herbert. Finds the in route complete. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Completed over the middle. Hit almost as he caught it. He does well to hold on to it. Gets into the 37. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. 3rd and long for him here. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. That's 16 on the pickup. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Herbert now. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. 2nd down now. They need 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up
it's Herbert once more. Short pass brought in. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Breaks the tackle. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers have a great first drive and get the game's first points. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they got him for roughing the kicker. They're going to put that penalty yardage on the spot of the ensuing kickoff. Now is York to kick this one away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Onto the field comes the Atlanta offense for the 2nd time. And time to hit a quick reset here, partner, after they find themselves behind following that opening drive INT.
Yeah, you say reset, I say Control-Alt-Delete. Pretend like it didn't even happen. You got to flush it in a hurry. Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I'm not sure if he was hearing footsteps or he just had a surprise break in concentration. It's so unusual at this level to see a drop pass unless there's a hit involved.
Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain. 4th down punt upcoming, Brock, and here's Austin McNamara to put his leg into it. And no doubt he wants a good start for himself here in prime time. Takes it in at the 21. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Chargers getting their offense set for their 2nd drive. And so far, they've executed exactly how they drew it up, Brock. Early lead, no points allowed, and a chance now to seize control of the game on their second possession.
And, Kate, generally, offenses love to script their first 10 to 15 plays. Well, this entire game script is playing out just the way they want to.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
These big D tackles in this league, they love weaponizing their size right in the middle of the field. It is so hard to clear lane against him. And once he got his paw on him, it was dead on arrival.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. Chipping away a few here ahead of this third down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, third down. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that third down stop.
He has it at the 22. That'll be the first and more. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. First and 10, around to Robinson. And he's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Stopped by Deion Henley.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, he got a nice little gain on the ground.
He's got the hook up to Watkins. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first. Shotgun snap, a get to Robinson. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 3rd and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. Hits this one to London. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. A toss now to Robinson. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons reach pay dirt for the first time this game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Taylor to return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Herbert on 1st down. Middle of the field taken in by McConkey. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Hampton gets the handoff. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards on the play. That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10.
They say he caught it! Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Herbert. Throwing the out route complete. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to SoFi right after this. Chargers ball as we get back for the second, and they are thinking points. First down, here's Tua. That one doesn't find its man, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Cut out left. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
1st down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here's Tua again. And he will score. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. York now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Falcons 7.
Now is York to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. Onto the field runs the Atlanta offense. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. Here's the backup. First throw. He's got it over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
At the 33-yard line.
Blown back gets the handoff. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out. And 3rd and short.
They call pass on 3rd and inches. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. The Falcons getting ready for the punt. Austin McNamara will kick this away. He's got this at the 27. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Chargers offense getting set to take over. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Tagovailoa on 1st down. On him quick, and they bring him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, let's see what the offense does here. 2nd and 18 coming up. Tua off the play fake. Pressure gets to him, and he goes down. That's a sack. We do have a marker down. Where it's at on the field, partner, that sure looks like it's in the neighborhood of holding. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The Chargers lined up in punt formation. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He is rocked, that ball's free. And the fumble recovery is made. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now here come the Falcons on offense. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know calling these NFL games, that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
2nd and 10.
Throwing off the play fake. That's complete to the sideline. Not a ton of room, but he does get the feet down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Got for big yards on the right side. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. Nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now looking to throw.
At the 26-yard line.
And he's tackled with markers down. This one should be on the defense. So through some pretty blatant interference, he found a way to make the catch for the 1st down, Brock, and they can decline that penalty.
You know what you don't find in the NFL, Kate? You don't find receivers that aren't...
And he gets in, touchdown! The Falcons can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They'll try this extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons tie things up at 14. After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he takes a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Charger offense making its way to the field. Their last drive didn't make it very far before they had to punt it away, partner, so hopefully this one has some better legs to it. 1st and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Throwing now. Tagovailoa. Jump off caught by his back. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd and 2. Now Tagovailoa. That's caught for the first. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Such an exciting play lost because of that penalty. And this offense now left to think of their next call as they make the long walk back down the field. So they get dinged for the holding. You got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. It is caught left side. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Tagovailoa, quick throw, complete. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
All set to go now from the 35. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out.
Ball start, offense.
One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Ready.
Again, it's Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And it's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. 2nd down.
83. Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 11.
They send a tight end in motion. Here's Tagovailoa again. Catch is made by the rookie out of Tennessee. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 7th play of the drive. They've been moving it well. This is 3rd and 6.
3rd and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Catch is made down the right sideline. Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Chargers take a 2nd quarter lead. York now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now it's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Falcons ready for their next possession. And they're a touchdown back, Brock, as they take over down 21-14. Airing it out to start this drive. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He throws a bullet deep to the right. That's caught at the 25. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
Holding offense.
Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. York doubly as difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. They're going play action. He's trying to go deep again. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's doing your homework. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up. Another punt coming up. Austin McNamara to again do the honors.
formation.
Fair catch called for and made. Looks like that's at the 36-yard line.
The Chargers take over.
The Chargers to back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And after watching their passing attack take them the length of the field last drive, Brock, I expect we're probably going to see a heavy dose of the aerial attack again here. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. Chargers currently on top here at SoFi. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. So the refs get him for holding, and that's going to back this offense up. So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag. Running it after the penalty. He takes it ahead for a healthy 7 yards. It's 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Before he can find any yards, he finds that sideline instead. That's going to bring up 4th down. They'll send out the punting unit. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Fields this at the 19. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
At the Chargers' 45-yard line.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. It's going to bring up 2nd down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Cut along the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own.
After review of the play.
So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. 3rd down from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains. All set to go now from the 35. They go play action on 1st down. Trying for the touchdown. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers in the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw downfield like that, you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the 3rd quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Kate Scott and Brock Hughes.
Joshua Carney to kick off.
Time now for the bottom half of the roster to make an impact, Brock. Our preseason opener underway in half number 2. Return starts from the goal line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Here come the Chargers for their first drive of the 2nd half. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 31-yard line.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps the drive moving. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
All right, come on.
On first down, here's Tagovailoa. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Brings up second and
Give now to the running back. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go ahead.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Hits him on the out route. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's 16 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
30-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Finds him over the middle. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Quite the drive they're putting together here, partner. This is the 9th play of it as they get set for 3rd and 6. No throw, 3rd and long. He's making a bid for it. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone on first. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chargers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tua Tagovailoa with the touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Chargers double their lead to 14.
Falcons 14.
On now is York to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Here's Atlanta ready to take over possession. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a 1-score game. First down, play action. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Into the red zone after that big pickup. It's 1st and 10 from the 15. Working inside the red zone. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag also hit the ground. Let's sort this out.
Downfield. Offense.
So not a holding call. One of the linemen actually too far downfield that time. That's what drew the flag.
Still first down.
So after the 5 yards are marched off, here's 1st and 15. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. The flag cost him 5, but he picks up 6. We've got 2nd and 9. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
At the 13-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go!
Still sticking with the passing game. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. But they just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
The shot to the end zone is incomplete.
That's one of those third down situations where you're Asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 30-yard attempt.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that gets him back to within 11.
You look at that third down play, looking back, and it really turns into a three-point play. It's why situational work is so critical. Coaches talk about it all the time. Sure, you love the field goal, but man, they would have loved a touchdown more.
They'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now LA getting its offense all set to go. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Chargers getting set. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
He's going to keep it this time. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He gained 11 on that play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Gets him on the in route. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And he takes it down to the 33. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Kid, it really is pretty simple. If you want to run against a 3-4 group right up the gut, number one, you got to control that nose tackle. Number two, you got to get people to the second level. That was teaching tape.
1st down now, ball at the 33. Tua off the play fake. That one's cut along the left sideline. He's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. So 20 yards on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
All right, come on.
From the red zone now. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. That one missed the mark. And it's going to be 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
All right, come on.
Throwing again. Here's Tua. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
17.
Now it's York to kick this one away. Has this at the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Falcon offense headed out. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And it sets up 2nd down.
2nd down and 10.
Back now, pressure coming. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Fits it through the middle. Touchdown, Atlanta! The Falcons shrinking the lead some in the third. Looking to tack on the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons make it an 11-point ball game.
35. Falcons 24. Joshua Carney to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return starts from the goal line. We dodge the tackle. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Out comes the offense now for the Chargers. That last touchdown given up cut their lead to 2 scores as they get started here. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Get set. Ready?
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Dumped off to his running back. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it looks like about 1 on 1st down. 2 now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. Falcons driving in, and they're going to bring him down. And their 4th sack of the game, Brock, brings up 4th down. They'll bring out the punter here.
4th down.
The return begins on their side of midfield. And a good return as he gets him up across midfield and into enemy territory.
4-yard line.
The Falcons headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Big strike here to Moore. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
1st down, Falcons.
There's a dive up the middle. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. All right, they're going to throw for it. And the call to go for it not rewarded as the pass falls incomplete. A very active quarter for us. Plenty of points in that frame as we reach the end of 3. And when we resume play, it'll be with a kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. Possession switching back to the LA offense as they head out. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that 1 stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
11 at the 24-yard line.
Tagovailoa. Cut out left. He gets it up to the 35, but this is short. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Tagovailoa keeping it on the sneak. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's
They've got first down here from the 36.
First down. First and 10.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Not on the same page that time. And now they face second down.
Second and 10.
Get set.
Now Tagovailoa to throw. Completed to his running back. And he is stopped with authority there. But that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Here's the one back on the handoff. Escapes the defender. When they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First down now, ball at the 33. They give it to him again. And he's brought down by a collective effort there. Only 1 yard on the carry.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here's Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. The Falcons bring it in. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. So just like all touchdowns, all turnovers also reviewed, and they want to take another look at this one.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into first and goal.
Oh, that's such a good feeling as a quarterback on an RPO, and you get to hand it, and you get to watch him take off. You know if you take advantage in the RPO game of a run like that, it only makes the pass that much better.
From the red zone on first.
It's now second and
Gotta forget about first down in a hurry. They need a chunk of yards here on second and goal.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. This one quickly to Taylor. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for third and goal.
44. Ready.
Here he goes, third and long. Gets it to him on the screen. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. On comes Cade York. A lot riding on this kick. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Tracking for it, and it's good! And they're going to grow their lead late, but still a one-score.
On the scoreboard, but both sides really know it's all about one possession here in the fourth quarter when it really matters.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work. Well, he already has himself one interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on.
And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons down by only 2 in the fourth. So here we go. The Falcons lining up for a big 2-point conversion attempt. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. All right, Brock, I'm just going to go there because I know a lot of their fans right now are thinking they only trail by a couple, but they have failed on a couple of 2-point tries. Maybe if they kicked a few times earlier in this game, that's what they're thinking, right?
Yeah, Captain Obvious. They could be tied and even leading this game right now.
Thank you. I'm wearing my Captain Obvious cap. And maybe some second guessing happening now on the sideline as well.
Yeah, now it leaves them in a position where they need to manufacture another score. And he just got limited opportunities remaining in this game.
Rempoff caught by his back. Nice move. He's got some running room. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. A pickup of 17. And that's going to give the Chargers a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Caught quickly on the slant. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
33-yard line.
Here's the handoff. And this is going to be just what this defense ordered. A great play to back these guys up. Shift the momentum a little here in the fourth.
It's a loss of 2.
Back to the line they come, second down.
12 at the 36-yard line.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's tackled for a short gain. Third down, and they need to get 10.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 9.
Lean back motion's right. He's back to throw. He has the first over the middle. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they take this in for the score. The Chargers push this to an 8-point game. You're good on the point after. And the Chargers push the lead to 2 scores now.
Chargers 45. Falcons 36.
Now he's York to kick this one away.
Cade York to kick off.
Here's a return from the 7. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Falcons are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Throwing now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And this is going to be incomplete again. Defender knocks this one away, and that brings up 3rd down.
Any DB prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield.
Darnell Mooney. A gain of 14. And the Falcon 1st down.
1st down, play action. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
He's going to throw it again. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Picked off by Junior Colson.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you crush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
All set to go now from the 35. Going to the ground again on first. And second down's going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards. They're going to pass it here. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looks like a bit of a concentration drop on that one. So they're left facing third and long.
And 13.
Go ahead.
Back play straight ahead. And he only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down. So the Chargers come away with a win in this one. And they're off to a good start in the preseason, Brock. Seen a lot of players fighting together for the victory.